Good morning, class. So, this is the fourth act, scene 3 of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. What you have on your screen is a short summary of the incidents that happen in this scene. Juliet, as we know, during the last scene, that is the second scene, had gone to Friar Lawrence for some help because Romeo is banished and her father has decided her marriage to Paris on the Thursday of that week. So on she sought the excuse of confession, giving her confession, and she has gone to Friar Lawrence. Now she, in this scene, that is the third scene, she comes home and agrees to marry Paris because she is happy that Friar Lawrence has given her the magical potion so that she should look to be dead. Apparently, she will be dead for the people, but in reality, she will be sleeping for 42 hours till Romeo comes to rescue her from Mantua because Friar Lawrence has decided to send a letter to uh, Romeo with one of his friars. Her family is very happy and they start preparations for the wedding. And in that excitement, one twist occurs here, and that is Capulet, that is Juliet's father, prepones her marriage, that is her marriage which was to take place on Thursday. Now he decides that it will take place on Wednesday, that is one day before, because he is very happy that she has become ready to marry Paris. And we will see in the next scene what happens to uh, Juliet's plan, what happens to Friar Lawrence's plan because of uh, this arrangement, that is this mm, uh, change of the day, that is instead of Thursday now Capulet decides that his daughter will be married to Paris on Wednesday, that is one day before. We'll see what happens in the fourth scene of the fourth act. So this is the third scene, in which what happens is, as per the instructions of Friar Lawrence to Juliet, to remain alone in her room during that night, so that she could drink the vial full of the magical potion safely without anybody knowing about that. Juliet goes to bed, and before going to bed, she tells the nurse to leave her alone. Meanwhile, Lady Capulet also comes there, and she asks, as she is a happy mother, that her daughter has agreed to marry the person whom her parents want her to marry. So she also asks Juliet whether she needs anything, and Juliet tells her too that she needs to remain alone, and she wants to go to bed alone during that night. So Lady Capulet and the nurse, they exit from the scene, and now Juliet prepares herself to drink that potion given to her by Friar Lawrence. And it, there are her feelings very beautifully, tenderly described by the dramatist here in that soliloquy. Do you remember soliloquy? It is an important dramatic device in which an actor or a character is alone on the stage, and she or he expresses their inner thoughts, their thoughts loudly, so that the audience, the spectators, they should know what is going on in the mind of the character. So during this soliloquy, Juliet expresses various fears going on in her mind, like she thinks whether she could be able to live in the crypt, that is after falling asleep for 42 hours, when her body will be taken to the crypt, and what she may encounter, what she may has to face in that horrible place, where all around will be the bones of her dead ancestors. Even the dead body of Tybalt will be there, who is recently killed, and whose body is recently placed there in the vault, in that ancestral crypt in the churchyard. So all these thoughts, they are going on in her mind before she drinks the potion. She even thinks that the friar should have given her the real poison, so that she could avoid her marriage to Paris. And she's again afraid that what if the potion doesn't work, and she has a second plan also in her mind. That's why she keeps the dagger beside her before she falls asleep and before she drinks the potion. She keeps her dagger, that is her knife, Sura, by her side before going to sleep, because in case of the failure of the potion, she has decided that she will kill herself, but she will not marry anybody else, that is Paris, because she is already married to Romeo. So all these horrible thoughts go on in her mind before she drinks the vial. Now the vial full of the potion. So by the end of this scene, she drinks the herbal potion, the drink prepared by Friar Lawrence, so that she could fall under a spell of deep sleep for 42 hours, and maybe the plan devised by Friar Lawrence may work. So here the third scene of this fourth act comes to an end. Thank you.